Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with the wrap-up video for the Journey to Nyx, the tournament event, the event deck. I don't know if we can again call it the event deck, as we've changed it up so much from the event deck, and I think I'd even want to change it a little more. The deck is basically Nivix Cyclops, which is still a budget deck, which still can do some pretty crazy things, as you saw in those matchups. The cards I did really like. I did think this Phrophetic Flamespeaker worked very well, and I apologize again for the no picture here. I do not know what's wrong with MTGO. I might have to do a repair on it to see if this artwork will actually show up. But Ogre Battledriver unfortunately didn't do much. I can see the synergy between Akroan Crusader and Young Pyromancer, but I don't know if he's quite worth it to put in here. If anything, it's be more of a sideboard card. Again, Aerial Formation and Teleportal, I do kind of feel like want to be main boarded. Aerial Formation on Prophetic Flamespeaker is great. Same with Teleportal on Prophetic Flamespeaker. And they both kind of have this overload feel if you have to give two of your guys unblockable, flying in +1/+1, or unblockable and +1/0. Again, I don't know which one's more powerful. I think that one of each is probably the right play here. Again, Armed and Dangerous and Hidden Strings, I don't think you can really mess with that. And I think the one of Battlefield Thaumaturge, especially if you're going to go the aerial formation, is the right way to go. So Prophetic Flamespeaker would be maybe something that I'd consider going up into more copies. And the cool thing about this is it's going to give us an option once Nivix Cyclops does rotate. Other than this deck does need a lot of help, we will still have the Prophetic Flamespeaker, and, well, yeah, this deck is pretty much dead after rotation because we do lose Young Pyromancer and the Guttersnipe, and Hidden Strings, and Quicken. But anyway, with the next rotation, I'm thinking that Prophetic Flamespeaker is going to fill a similar role with Nivix Cyclops, just to put a bunch of stuff on one guy and get in there for the quick victory. So again, Izzet Staticaster, Gorgon's head in the sideboard. Don't know if it's necessary. We could go more of the instances, like even Electricity might work better. I'm liking the one of Harness of Force just as a wild card. I think in Mizzium Skins, I don't know if Hour of Need. I don't think we have enough reliance on token creatures from Akroan Crusader or Young Pyromancer to really make Hour of Need worth it. So again, this is definitely subject to change. We did seem to get very land flooded in a lot of those games. And I don't think you can go down from 23 though, even with the Scry lands. Even though you really need 4 lands is all to make this deck work, but those 4 lands are pivotal for the strategy work, because 4th turn of a Nivix Cyclops or a Guttersnipe or a Prophetic Flamespeaker, being able to cast both the Armed and Dangerous and Hidden Strings, or being able to cast like an Izzet Charm and a Hidden Strings, or be able to still load your hand, is the right way to go. And again, yeah, maybe instead of Magma Jets even in the sideboard, we go more like aerial formations, and we can just go against those other decks that like to clog the board with Sylvan Caratids or Hexproof guys, that gives us a way to actually get through them. And again, if we side correctly, I don't think those decks will be a problem. But I'm definitely interested in your list, what you would do to change this. Again, we're banking on, or we're the initial purchase that gets the majority of these cards, well, at least gets the Young Pyromancers, Guttersnipes, and Izzet Guildgates, is going to be through the Journey to Nyx event deck, which can be found at Cool Stuff Inc. for $17.99, which is a bargain. So again, it'll get you the necessary stuff to start the deck, and then of course picking up these Temple of Epiphanies and Steam Vents is the way to go as well. But I mean, you at least get, I think this is worth it. You get a Battlefield Thaumaturge, you get 2 Young Pyromancers, you get 3 Young Pyromancers, 3 Guttersnipes. This wasn't in there, was it? I don't think it was. You do not get a Prophetic Flamespeaker. You do not get Titan Strengths. You do get some Magma Jets, and you get some fodder like a Chanter's Phoenix that you can trade off. But the rest of these cards are pretty easy to pick up. I mean, all of these are commons and uncommons here. And so you just need to pick up 2 more Young Pyromancers and a Guttersnipe. And Quickens are very cheap. Hidden Strings are very cheap. So again, I still think that it's worth the value initially to buy the deck and get the majority of what you need right here, the majority of the creatures, and just go from there. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' deck list. Let me know what the changes you would make. See if you can actually make this Nivix Cyclops a little more deadly than what I do. Of course, you can splash into white. You got some cool cards in white, like a Johnny's Presence and Boros Charm. Like, I'll show you them right here. Like Johnny's Presence, Indestructibility seems really good. A Johnny's Presence right here, the Strive card, +1 is indestructible. Seems really good on Nivix Cyclops. But you also have, if you splash into white, you have Boros Charm, which is an instant speed double strike. So either 4 damage to the face can be really good with Guttersnipe, or the instant speed double strike or indestructible are very good on any of these cards in here. So definitely thinking that white might be a nice way to go. And then you can go into more like temples that can actually scry away unnecessary lands and set up your hand even more. And I'm sure there's even more options that you could go with. I mean, you can go the Aurelius Fury. Aurelius Fury's got cool interactions with Battlefield Thaumaturge, as you can tap down all of their creatures and still do damage. And if you actually have 2 Battlefield Thaumaturges out, you can do additional damage with Aurelius Fury. So white, again, you can go into a lot more options with these 2 cards. But again, that will take it completely out of budget, as you have to pick up the other dual lands that are quite pricey. Hope you enjoyed this list, though. Again, I'm looking forward to your comments. This has been Kevin with Gathering Magic and RogueDeckBuilder.com. Again, I'm going to be on my channel, RogueDeckBuilder.com, and be doing a lot of messing around with Hidden Strings, Battlefield Thaumaturge, and the boys here. So definitely look forward to other brews that I'll be kind of messing around with this shell. Once again, this has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.